Okay, so that all these things, how we are going to proceed further after this session, will explain you the method what I follow for this training things. Okay, so I hope everyone is able to see my screen. So in agenda of ETL testing is very clear. What are the things we are going to learn as part of ETL testing is data warehouse concept we learn, basic SQL to complex SQL we learn, because the basic SQL or Oracle SQL or any other SQL knowledge we should have, we must have. The 80% of 70% of your interview depends on your SQL knowledge only. So if you are very good in SQL, you will be selected very soon. Okay, very soon. Like if you are out of 10 questions, if you are not able to answer one extra question from other topics, that is fine. If you are able to give all answers from the questions, then well and good. You will get selected. Okay. So that in data warehouse concept, we'll be discussing the whatever the terms are used for in the ETL testing. What is the architecture of our data warehouse? ETL testing means what? Data warehouse testing only. So based on what architecture our data warehouse or ETL project will be built, all this architecture and the key term and the interview questions, all these things will discuss in the data warehouse concept related to DWH concept. Okay, so SQL concept will cover mostly, because it's very important, and most of my 60-70% class, 60% class will go in a SQL, explaining SQL from the basics to the complex level. So the thing what I have set for the Oracle SQL is, let me show you the setup of what is there. So if you see the things, so SQL part, and I'm covering almost all topics from the SQL part. Like all these chapters are there. So table joins, the integrity constant, data aggregation, built-in functions. Built-in functions will go to 4 classes, 3 to 4 classes. Built-in functions will go, because the interview perspective it is very important. Okay, and when you will be working a real-time project also, there also you will be using so many times the built-in functions. So 3-4 classes in this one. So total, I guess 13-14 classes it will go in this only. People who are not talking, please go on mute. Just a request, everyone. Rakesh, okay. So just a request, just take care of yourself when like when you are not talking, be on a mute, so that voice will be not equal. Like others will disturb, and when my flow will break. Okay, so request to everyone, just go on mute when you are not talking. When you will be talking, you can go on mute. Okay, so these are the things Oracle SQL will be focusing more, because it's a you can say that heart of the ETL testing. Okay, so if you don't know SQL, then it's very difficult. Remaining things with the this is the part of SQL. Informatica tool overview with the transformation logic. So we'll see that Informatica tool. I will show you with the all possibilities what we are going to test and all these things in Informatica segment. Okay, so Informatica segment will show you the transformation, how to load all, how to run the workflows, how to do the mapping and all these things. And based on that, how we are going to validate source table and target table. Everything will be covered that, and the notes will be provided after the class. And so that you'll have the proper confidence in this. Whatever the I have worked for my 11 years of experience, I just drafted in this document, so that you will get easily a job in a 4 years, 5 years of experience, or 6 years of experience, or 8 years of experience. If you'll show, you will get the job very easily. So next topics will be HPALM, basic Unix command. Basic Unix command is not much required. Only the knowledge of the few commands will be fine. Manual testing is again for any one of the testing course. If you'll go, manual testing concept are needed, like how to create test case, what is the RTM document, what is test strategy, test summary document. Everything I'll be explaining you. Don't worry. And now the like agile methodology is the major things, how you are going to work in, and how you are going to interact with your managers and all, how you are getting your requirement. Everything will be explained in this. the minimum, the project, what I'll explain, the minimum two project I'll explain. After that also, if you're not satisfied, we'll go for another project. I have so many projects in my bucket, because I have done on many project, and I've just drafted it to so many other project also. It's banking domain, insurance domain, retail domain, whatever the domain if you want, we can go for it. Then we'll have the important interview questions and discussion. Whatever the ETL interview questions will be the important one, that we'll discuss, and then we'll see that how it will be useful and all. So resume, the major thing is that after completing of this thing, I'll take your mock interviews. I'll take your mock interview once you'll finish the SQL. That time I'll take your mock interview, and then once you'll finish the informatica classes, and you'll be ready for the interview. That time I'll take the mock interview, so that you'll have proper confidence in attending the interview, and then we'll help you to prepare your resume. Okay, will help you to prepare your resume, and I have around 200 300 HR contacts that I'll be sharing you in a job assistance. Okay, so I have a group for the who is searching job in ETL testing, who is searching job in ETL testing. For them, I have a group, people will be who is searching for the job. They will post their interview question, as well as the major, if any doubts will be there, they'll be asking. So all these groups are created in WhatsApp. The time by time I'll will do a step by step this all process. Okay, so people who are not talking, please go on mute. It's a request. Okay. Okay, so the thing is that in next part, when we talk about data warehouse concept, so these are the topics what we cover in a data warehouse concept. People are saying who already worked for 6 months or 1 year, and they see my this course content. They are saying that you have covered lots on very nice content, and it will be very useful for the people who want to join your who want to join the who want to join ETL testing project and all these things. It's complete explanation of this. So I'll not leave 1% of any topics also, so that in interview you will be not in a question mode, sir has not taught, and in project also when you will be working, you should be knowing all the concept. If you will be not knowing one concept also, you'll feel that I did not have 100% confidence. So everything I'm going to cover 100% syllabus of ETL testing, whatever it's required. Okay, so in data warehouse concept, first of like we'll see data warehouse architecture. What is data warehouse? These are the terms will be very new for the most of you people. Okay, so don't worry. These are all theoretical part. There is no coding, nothing is there. Only thing is that you have to remember the things. When you'll go through 3 4 times, 5 times, you'll able to remember the things. It's all depends on the architecture. So you'll be able to relate the things. What is fact table? What is dimension table? All these things. So in that, we'll be discussing why we need a data warehouse. What are the different types of database we have? Okay, what is the difference between normal database and data warehouse? What is ETL process, operations, all these things. So we are talking a lot about ETL testing, but we have to know that what is ETL testing and what is the operations we are going to perform in ETL testing. OLAP, OLTP, these are the new things for you. Most of you people, don't worry, we'll cover it very nicely. Okay, what is data mart? Okay, so these are the topics. What is it's saying? It's this explaining the things about the architecture, data warehouse architecture. Complete this information is for the how your project will be designed. So based on that, it's all technical things are there. Okay, so what is the data model techniques? What is dimension data modeling technique? What is star schema, snowflake schema, dimensions table, and what is dimensions fact and fact tables and its type, normalization and denormalization, what is slowly changing dimension, everything which will explain your complete architecture of the data warehouse. We are going to study as part of the ETL testing syllabus. Okay, we are not going in a depth like architecture level or the developer level, but whatever the things are required for the interview perspective or the project working perspective, I'll be covering those things. Okay, so next one will be the basic of SQL. In this, what are the topics I'm going to cover? Introduction to Oracle SQL, first chapter will be there. Then DDL command, then data retrieval techniques. Okay. data retrieval techniques, okay, working with DML command, TCL transaction control language, okay, data control language, general functions is very important, and we'll be focusing so much on this. Four classes, 4 5 classes will be for the functions only. Okay, and this is related to the interview questions, and when you will be working the project also, that time it will be very helpful. This function, built-in functions. Okay, so that's why I'm covering more so that you will be in a 100% confidence mode. Okay, so number function, listing number conversion, analytical function, interview perspective. It's very important. Data aggregation function, integrity constraint. It's a developer thing, but after that also we'll see how to add constraint in a table, how to drop constraint using alter command, how to add a constraint using alter command after creating table. All these things we'll see in a detailed level, so that if in future also, if you'll be able to if you'll get chance to work on development, informatica development or something, you will be able to, you'll have the proper knowledge. So why we are going for ETL testing? It's like very easy to learn the concept, very easy to learn the concept, very easy to crack the interview. That's why we are learning ETL testing. Because see, manual testing, there is no opening, okay, not much opening. But when we talk about ETL testing, it's related to online data or the data related thing. So you will have you will have so many calls for the ETL testing. And if you'll go for other things like automation and all, it's very complicated. Okay, so 6 months it will take to learn. Scope is there. That is not the problem. Scope is there for automation and all, but the learning is very complex there. And cracking interviews like you are going to deep in a ocean like that. But ETL testing, we have set of questions. I'll be sharing you 50, 60 question, 100 question. Out of that, only people are asking most of the question. So ETL testing, learning is easy. Cracking the interview in ETL testing is easy. Anyone from any technology, any background, any education, you will be able to learn it, and you will be able to get the job. So next, what we are going to see, table joins, set operators, pseudo column. So these are all very important. Table joins is very important as perspective of interview, as well as when you will be working in a project. So that time also it will be very important. Okay, subqueries, what is views, how to create backup table, case statement, and important SQL queries. So I'll be adding in this one triggers, procedures also, and indexes also for the definition level. Okay, so I just made it that we have covered. Just I forgot to mention in this. Okay, so this is what about the SQL part, so that you will be in a perfect knowledge and you will be able to crack the interview. That's why I'm covering this 14 15 classes will be on this only, on SQL only. Okay, so uh, coming back to the Informatica tools overview of ETL testing, introduction to Informatica tool. Okay, what is Informatica component? This is very important. We are not going into the developer level. What we are going to learn for the ETL testing, what are the things are required for this one? For the testing perspective, we'll learn it. So Informatica majorly will be used by the developer, because they'll be doing the coding and all using this Informatica tool. We will be just running the workflow, and we'll be validating the data using the database. So our major work will be on a database, or very small work on the Informatica part. But after all, I'll show you that how the mapping will be created from the developer side, and how it looks like and all. And in development, where developers will be working, that places will not have access in Informatica. So, but in this tutorial, I'll cover everything, and I'll make sure that you will not get confused with the development activity and ETL testing activity. The way I'll explain you, you will be focused on the ETL testing also, ETL testing only, but you will have a knowledge of on both the developers as well as ETL testing also. Okay. So, what are the things I'm going to cover? Informatica Workflow Manager, Informatica Workflow Monitor, workflows, what is workflows, the definition by will see workflows, session mapping, maplet, what are the different types of job status. These are the things we are going to see. The transformation, what are the transformation, different types of transformations, Informatica transformation we are going to run, and we'll see that how to validate aggregated transformation, filter transformation, joiner transformation, router transformation, expression transformation, lookup transformation. All these things we are going to learn in this Informatica part. and we'll see that if the jobs fails, then how to fetch the log files, and what are the conditions we'll have to check this log files and all. It's an important one. So everything which is important to get you a IT job, I'll be covering it. Okay, so it's like here, as I mentioned, 100% job is guaranteed, but the condition apply. You have to also give your 100% effort. Okay, so you have to also give your 100% effort. It's not only my responsibility, but it's you also. You will be also. You have to also 100%. You have to give effort. Job is guaranteed. Job is 100% sure that you will get it. I can write and give you. Okay, but the thing is that one condition, your effort also will be needed to get you a job. Okay, people will go for proxy and all. Why to waste 1.5, 2 lakhs of money? And again, surviving will be a problem. I got many call. People are saying that in 1 month only they thrown me out because I went through proxy, because I did not know that what we have to do in ETL testing. So if you will refer this institute, the job is guaranteed 100%. 100% you will get job. Only thing is, my request is that just give me little bit effort. I'll give you the job. Okay, I'll give you the job. So that's what job in getting in ETL testing is easy, but little bit effort to learn the things, learn the remaining things. We have to put little bit effort. Like if every day 2 to 3 hours, if you'll give, you in the end of the class you will be have the offer letter in your hand. Okay, I'll bring a few people who did like that, 2 3 hours with full concentration, full effort. So he was just sit 2 or 2 to 3 hours, and he used to get the he got, after completing only, he got the offer letter from two companies. So the same way I am also expecting from you people. I'll give you the IT job, but please give me your 100% effort when you are reading it. Okay. So how to validate log files and all, we'll see. Source and target validation using all transformations are very important for the ETL perspective, for the ETL testing perspective, how we are going to validate source and target data. So when we talk about the ETL testing, it will be completely on the data. It will be completely on the data. Okay, it will be completely on the data. So how we are going to validate source table and target table, that we are going to discuss here completely. Okay, so major focus will be how we are going to validate source and target, so that when the data will be loaded to the target, it will be zero error. It will have the zero error, and you'll get, after each release, you will get the appreciation. If you'll do it, your proper ETL testing validation, definitely after the ETL testing, after the project, after the each release, you will get appreciation. Just learn the thing properly, and you will see that how much it will benefit you. It is like it easiest door to get into the IT companies. So we'll see testing a scope of informatica tool, active and passive transformations and all. And time by time, I'll motivate you. If I find that you are not working, if you are not studying, I'll see that if you're silent in a class, you're not asking doubt and all. I'll give you a call in 2 3 days only. I'll come to know that you are not working, and I'll text you in WhatsApp. I'll give you a call. What is the status? How much you have prepared and all these things. Okay. So manual testing concept, what we are going to explain, software development life cycle, what is requirement traceability matrix. Most of the people you'll be knowing from the manual background. So these are the things are required for the ETL testing. We don't need complete ETL manual testing concept, because if you'll go for manual testing, it will take 2 months to learn all these things. Okay, but whatever the important prospect of the ETL testing, we have covered that only. Software development lifecycle, requirement traceability, what is STLC, sanity and smoke testing, regression test, test strategy, test plan, test cases, how to create test case design. This is very, very important. So we'll work on that when will we do validation. That time we'll see that how to create test case and all. Defect tracking and reporting, bug or defect life cycle, severity and priority for the defect, test closure report, test summary report. All these things are manual thing, and it is important for the ETL interview perspective, ETL testing interview perspective. Okay, so each and every topic what is required for the ETL testing interview, we have covered here. So next we will see agile methodology, different types of meeting in agile methodology. What is a scrum master? Who is product owner? Initial and incremental load, FTP, what is file transfer protocol? All these things are we are going to explain in this ETL testing project. So project explanation will be my real-time project, how we got data in the source side and how we are going to validate in target, how we use informatica tool, how it will be useful. All these things I'm going to explain you. Two ways I'll explain you. Okay, so same thing you have to explain in a interview. Your selections will be done. Okay, so discussion on interview question related to ETL testing. What is HPLM? This is the test management tool. Whatever the documents you will prepare here, test cases, you are going to upload into the HPLM. So these are the things we'll see in detail. Resume preparation is very important. So people will call me that, sir, I'm not getting call for ETL testing. I learned some other places, but I'm not getting call in one single call. Also, I'm not getting in 1 week or 10 days or 15 days. I'm getting one single call. What to do? I told like you check your resume because my student, they are getting 2 3 calls every day, and the way I have made it arrangement. Let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, whatever the topics what we have covered, let me complete it first. Then we'll go for that one. Okay. So resume preparation, I'll help you to. I have some set of format. Based on that, will help you to prepare the resume because complete 11 years of experience I am just invested here to get you interview call, to get you clear your interviews. Okay. And if you'll see here, the Python concept also we have covered the basic of Pythons. We'll cover it. Okay, we'll cover basic of Python so that nowadays, as I mentioned, ETL testing they are introducing with the cloud also. So if you'll mention Python skills also, it will be easy. They will not ask you for much more question from the Python because when you will be attending interview for ETL testing, they will be asking interview questions from the ETL testing only. But Python for impress the interviews will be mentioning the basic knowledge of Python. Okay, if you will have any other knowledge, then it's well and good. It's nice to put in your resume. Like if you have knowledge of Java or Python or data science, or you have learned it, but you have not got the job, and you are searching job, get the job here, and then later on you can switch to data science and machine learning and all this thing. Okay, so I have learned 3 years back only data science, but I did not have confidence because I did not get a proper explanation of project and all these things. Complete explanation end to end I did not get. So I'm just keeping the things in my resume that I have basic knowledge of data science and machine learning and other things. People are getting impressed and they are selecting my profile for the initial screening. So I'm getting multiple calls. If I'll put my resume, so I'll every day I'll receive 2 3 calls, and no, I'll be able to crack most of the interview based on my technology, based on the my this thing. So that's what, like, I have attended approximately 100 interviews, and I got approximately 15 to 20 offer letter in my career. So that's what. Based on that, I have just prepared all this document. If you'll go for the drive where I'll be sharing you the complete document, it's properly arranged in this format. If you'll see here, the data, the Oracle Sql things. Okay, so class docs will be there here. Your class docs will be here. Complete class docs will be here. Okay, and complete class docs will be here. And if you'll go for the another segment, so the interview related things will be there. If you'll see, I've just kept it so many things here, and you will have a complete this thing company wise also, if what questions they have asked and all. I have just drafted very nicely. Okay, so complete details you will have. People are buying my recordings and these documents directly without attending classes. So they are saying that I don't have time, sir, to attend your classes. Please give me your recordings only. I'll go through that and I'll prepare that one. So these are the installation document what I have prepared for the Oracle. And if you'll see the recording, class recording, it's a zero edited recording. Okay, it's a zero edited recording. If you'll go for any session, it will start from like randomly, it will start from anywhere, so it's like you will feel that you are in a real class hall. So if you refer all this document. Okay, so like that I have prepared very nice documentation and then recording of the previous classes. so that it will be helpful for you. Okay, each time you don't have to depend on me or other person. You'll go through the recording and you'll understand the concept. Okay, so a sample resume, if you'll see, I have just prepared so many different resume, and so that it will be helpful when you will be finishing the course. I will tell you to go through the resume segment and prepare your dummy resume and send me. I'll review it. If anything will be needed on that case, I'll tell you that add there, and then start attending your no start attending your interview. So I'll be helping you to create resume. I'll be helping you to create a Naukri profile. I'll be helping you to what to tell in interview when they will ask you, tell me about yourself, or tell me your roles and responsibility, tell me project architecture. Everything I will explain you properly. So if you'll go through the project segment, where is this project one? Is there anyone? Okay. So project segment, everything I have drafted it very nicely. What you have to tell in if you'll see, this is the project what I have taken, and you'll see that definition also I have provided. Okay, so what you have to tell exactly into the project segment. So this is the tables details, workflow details, everything is mentioned here, and the two types of project are there, and the recording of the project is mentioned separately. HPLM document, and then agile methodology, very important. I have just drafted it very nicely, and questions will come from this only, and you will be working on this one. So complete definitions wise companies, informatica related things, informatica docs, and then this is very important. Till Oracle SQL you can learn anywhere. Okay, but what you have to do in a ETL testing, this will tell you exactly what you are going to do as a part of ETL testing. This is very important. So I have it's not like I have covered in 1 or 2 videos only. I have taken 6 sessions to cover it, like 9 hours to complete your Informatica classes, 1.5 hour session, and 9 hours, you can say more than 9 hours I have taken to cover Informatica segment. Oracle SQL, if you will cover 13 sessions are there, 13 into 1.5, it will be around 20 hours of class will be there. Okay, so other than that, you'll have agile methodology, SPLM, the project explanation, all these things will be covered in this, and it will be covered in such a way that you will be have 100% of confidence. But only request I have, just give me your 100% effort honestly. Okay, honestly, I'll give you entry in IT companies. Okay, I'll provide you the entry in IT company. Just give me your 100%. Okay, it's not so difficult, it's so easy. If you will go through each day, every day, you will be able to get details of everything. Okay. So this is how we are going to do ETL testing, how we are going to learn and get ETL testing. Okay. So any question now? Like I'll show you the document also, how we are going to. You saw the Google Drive where I'm going to share you the access of class by class. Okay. So recording by recording, I'll share you the access of it, and you will be receiving the all these things. Okay. So this is the complete. Once you will complete the session, complete the full course, I'll be giving you the access of all places, all these things. Okay, so you don't have to worry. I'll be providing you full access of all these places. Okay, people are taking my classes and they are saying that it's like it is helping them to work in project, and they are able to crack interview in first attempt only. One person was there, he just finished the classes, and he was every day he was able to give 3 hours and 4 hours every day. So in the end, the class he took 15 days, and then first attempt only he cleared 3 round in TCS. Just now yesterday I posted. So his first round only, first 3 round he cleared in first attempt only, and he got offer letter also. So like that it will be done. Okay. Other people like one person was there. He bought the recording, and he was going through 8 hours, 10 hours because he was not having job. He was full free. 8 hours, 10 hours per day he gave, and 10 days, within 10 days he finished till Oracle. and he told me to take the mock interview. I took mock interview. I was surprised. Okay, he was able to tell all answers. All answers. I gave him access for the informatica videos and other part. He prepared in another 1 week, and within 17 days he was able to get the. He was able to. He was ready to give the interview. I helped him to prepare resume, and he got job in one of the nice company. Okay, he got job in one of the nice company. It took 3 4 interview to crack the interview, but after that also he managed to get the job. So this is the way of what how I deal and how you deal. If you will be full free, if you'll ask me, sir, I am full day free, I don't have job, and give me step by step. Yesterday also I forwarded 2 3 people. Okay, so I hope they were able to go through the recording and all this thing. Okay, so anyone from this group who got access yesterday for the recording that I was recording? Okay, so let me know if anyone is in group. Okay, so they are. I'll support you to get you a job. So, but only thing is that you have to give little bit effort. Honestly, you dedicate your time to me. I'll give you the entry in a IT company. Okay, and later on, if you are pass out in 2012, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, no problem. We have a contact for the document who provide the document. Okay, and we'll fill the gap. We have the permanent company who provide the document. It's not like it will go in a 6 month only fake and all this thing, because people are coming like after 6 months if they get another project, and again BGB will be initiated, background verification will be initiated. They'll be thrown out from the company. But I am providing the permanent company. It will be valid for 8 to 10 years. Okay, I have a such type of contact, including Form 16 bank statement. Everything is ready. So they will support you in all aspect. Okay, so that's what it's a complete package. You can say it's a complete package until unless you'll not get job. In job also, if you'll get in job also, you'll be assigned with project and you are not able to understand the project. You can call me. I'll assign the people. I have set of people who will be guiding you how to do your validations in that project. Okay.